Welcome back to Bahal Recap, where even a simple chore can turn into a nightmare. Today's film is Night of Deception, a 2025 Malaysian horror about two men sent to clean a house with 3 corpses inside. But what they find isn't just death. A mysterious book, blood that won't stay gone, and a darkness that grows stronger each night. This isn't just a cleanup. It's a trap they never saw coming. Special crime scene cleaners. As the name suggests, these are the folks cleaning up after haunted houses and murder scenes. Xiaolu and Adi are a duo working this gig. Today, they're sent to a haunted house, but on the way, their tire blows out. While fixing it on the roadside, a guy driving by suddenly stops, saying he lives nearby. He warns them that lots of naughty kids in the village like tossing nails on the road. Then he asks if they need help. Xiaolu shakes his head, no. But before leaving, the man warns them to stay sharp because this area has loads of snakes. Feeling a bit grossed out, the two fix the tire quickly and head to the address. Checking the door plate, yup, it's number 33 Owl Street. Just as they get out to grab their gear, Xiaolu spots a little girl in red watching them nearby. He tries to tell Adi, but when he looks again, she's gone. Things get weirder. This job feels off, no official police tape, unlike real missions. Xiaolu asks Adi if he checked with the company about the details. Adi thinks Xiaolu already knows because the task info was on their desk. Since it's far, driving back to get the paper is a waste. They want to finish fast and head home. But as soon as they open the door, a rotten stench hits. The lights don't work, so they head to check the power room. Adi goes upstairs and is shocked to find 3 bloody crime scenes, each room more gruesome than the last. Xiaolu tries to call the company, but there's no signal. Then, a hissing noise comes from under the bed. Looking closer, it's a sneaky rat with something in its mouth. Xiaolu crouches down, unaware someone stands just behind him. He turns, but the room's empty. The thing he pulled out is a torn page. He throws it away, freaked out, looks around. Then the torn paper vanishes. Meanwhile, Adi checks another room, but finds the door locked tight. Linang tries the door but can't open it, so he goes downstairs to fetch lock-picking tools. Suddenly, strange noises come from inside. Peeking through the peephole, he sees something snap and rushes back. The door swings open, revealing a bloody noose hanging in the bathroom. This is the 3rd crime scene they found. It's a massive murder site, yet no police tape outside and only 2 company workers. They don't understand, especially since Adi's phone has no signal. But since they're here, they have to finish the job or the company's KPI will suffer. So like hardworking beasts, they plug in their outdoor power source, dig out cleaning tools, ready to finish fast. Adi jams with headphones. Suddenly, Xiaolu hears hurried footsteps upstairs. I'm gonna check upstairs real quick. Xiaolu went in, found no one, and walked out. No people here, but ghosts? That's a different story. Meanwhile, Adi downstairs kicked a carpet and found a creepy pentagram symbol with an arrow pointing to a cabinet. Inside were unknown ancient items and a bright, colorful box. Adi thought there was treasure and picked the lock. Inside were red bamboo sticks, a plain iron arrowhead, and a book tightly wrapped with wire. Trying to unwrap it cut his hand, and blood dripped on the book. The book described strange creatures no one's ever seen. Ali forgot the warning and accidentally wet himself. At first, nothing seemed wrong. But then they heard a noise outside like someone broke in. They rushed downstairs but found nothing. Adi thought the wind blew the door open, but Xiaolu felt uneasy. Since entering, strange things kept happening. He urged Adi to pack and leave quickly. Suddenly, weird noises came again from downstairs. Xiaolu opened the door to find his clean room covered in blood once more. It was too creepy. They were ready to leave, but it was already too late. The doorknob's hotter than a desert scorpion's tail, and the windows are just as scorching, as if something unseen won't let them leave. They're buzzing around like headless flies until Xiaolu spots a pentagram, a demon's mark. Pressing Adi reveals he read that cursed book. Xiaolu blows up, swearing, but venting won't help. Adi decides to try the ritual from the book, hoping it might save them. Xiaolu's reluctant but agrees, and they follow the steps together. They place 5 candles at the pentagram's points, light them, and drip blood on the spiritual plate. Now all that's left is to recite the names of 4 forbidden demons to open the spirit world. After Adi finishes the 3rd name, a blood-soaked woman staggers through the door. It's terrifying. But Adi fights panic and says the fourth demon's name anyway. Suddenly, a woman in red attacks with a knife and both black out. When they wake, the room feels freezing. And outside, a voice calls. Now the front door opens. But outside isn't the human world anymore. They've entered the spirit realm, where humans and ghosts mix. Each crime scene now has an extra corpse. Things are getting seriously twisted. Adi yanked him downstairs in a hurry, but Xiaolu just kept venting his anger on him. Then he snapped out of it. Where else could those bodies have gone? Outside, Axe Guy stood with his axe, looking fierce. They ran out but were stopped by a guy in a goat mask, arriving late. They hid inside, but the hanging corpse reappeared, twitching sometimes. It's scarier because you never know when it'll move. Terrified, they dashed inside, too scared to move since creepy things lurk everywhere. Xiaolu hid behind the sofa. Adi squeezed into the tub, holding his breath to stay silent, afraid to stir the corpses. After the silence, Adi finally pulled back the curtain. Adi freaked out and bolted outside, but suddenly stopped dead in his tracks. Meanwhile, Xiaolu waited forever with no sign of movement. But when he peeked out, a guy grabbed him by the neck and stabbed him, pinning him right to the table. But little did he know, Xiaolu's got some serious fight left in him. He saw Adi and chased him, but lost sight. When Xiaolu turned again, Axe Guy lurked silently. Suddenly hands grabbed him. It was just Adi. Both scared, they stayed calm and figured the book trapped them here. Rather than waiting for death, they chose to face it. Carefully they reached the room and found the book. They planned to burn it, but the lighter died. They told themselves, a strong mind finds more solutions than problems. Remembering the gas stove downstairs, they reignited their will to beat this place. Downstairs, that female ghost was raging, smashing her head. Spooked, they ran upstairs, but suddenly Xiaolu stopped, shocked. He'd just kicked a body. That body was Adi. So what was that thing with me earlier? Turns out Adi ran outside, but got cornered by Axe Guy and that woman. He claimed his name was Adi, but Xiaolu denied it, so they argued. Adi insisted, and Xiaolu punched him. Surprisingly, the ghost didn't fight back. Xiaolu kept punching, but accidentally broke his neck. The ghost twisted it back, definitely a mischievous spirit. Xiaolu dodged back inside, but every time the door opened, guess who appeared? Axe Guy. Xiaolu acted fast and lucky. He yanked the axe right off his head. Finally, Xiaolu strutted out with the axe, instantly turning into Axe Guy, and couldn't resist throwing a taunt. He grabbed the book and headed downstairs, but was ambushed again by the masked guy and ghost lady. Xiaolu, furious, fought fiercely but tried burning the book in the kitchen and lost his nerve. Weak and unable to think clearly, he was caught off guard by the ruthless masked attacker sneaking up behind him. The attacker grabbed him by the neck, lifting him until he nearly choked, then dropped him. Seems like he's enjoying this brutal game. Just when all seemed lost, a wall switch suddenly lit up. A priest summoned Xiaolu back from the spirit world. Turns out the girl who saw them enter the haunted house went home and told her grandma, who then called the priest. But here's the catch. Adi was still stuck in the spirit world. To save him, someone had to risk going in. Finally, the priest chanted and cast spells, rescuing Adi from the masked terror's grasp. And they escaped. According to the expert, they weren't the first victims. That old house was cursed. It once belonged to the expert's brother, but since his son and daughter-in-law came back from Europe to inherit it, people nearby started dying one by one. Turns out they'd been practicing dark magic inside. Evil black magic took over that old house. Demons claimed it, enslaving every soul that died there, never letting them rest. That book? It's one of their dark tools for summoning those demons. The expert showed a photo, and Xiaolu realized the expert's nephew, the current owner of the house, was the man he'd seen earlier. But the expert said he died 2 years ago. What was really going on? The truth came out when that man appeared again, unraveling the whole mystery. Turns out, he and his wife were faking their deaths, just to easily offer souls to the demon in exchange for immortality. He stayed in the shadows to trick people into the old house. The ritual Xiaolu and Adi performed was fine. It was only interrupted by his wife, which is why they ended up in the spirit world. In the end, Xiaolu and Adi left, but the truth stays buried in that old house forever.